Alrighty, so when last we left a group of adventurers, you all had made your way out of the ruins of Ayun and decided to head west. You stopped at the study hall, a monk monastery hidden within the ruins of Ayun that have been kind of like lost to the world. But you guys found it, trained there for a little bit, and left, entering into Farrowin, most of you for the first time. You traveled northwards, deciding to head to Yasmorn's alma mater, where you stayed for a little bit, met his old frat, met some friends, met some enemies, murdered a professor for probably good cause. Like, he was a pretty shitty guy. But you murdered him, got some supplies out of it. As a reminder for you, Vaden, you got a couple different like potion materials, if you want to keep track of all of those.
I think I wrote it down, but let me double check.
And I believe I forgot to make the scrolls for you, Kuzma, because I have to make them all one-time use. And then you all decided to, with Alcest's new cart and Pavel's new elephant, to head north to the next monastery, all the way to the northern part of the continent. And you guys said, fuck it, let's have a little downtime and go there. You decided you would cross the water because we learned last week that elephants can, in fact, swim up to 300 miles, which is insane to me. I'm still curious if that's 300 miles in a lifetime, but like, you just mark them off, and like once you hit 0, the elephant drops dead.
I don't think that's how it works.
I don't know.
I'm an elephant expert, but
yeah.
Well, my question would be, how did they figure out it was 300 miles? Like, they stuck him in the ocean and said, swim to land as far as you can. They're like, 300 miles, and it died.
Yeah, probably. But yeah, so we'll pick up with you guys leaving Degarkins and heading northwards. I just need the general route that you're taking. I kind of mapped out a route earlier.
If we decided here...
Wait, so you guys are here right now.
Okay, yeah, I think we decided to follow the road to this point.
To the crossroad.
Cross the border for a little bit for Kuzma, and then go up to this point right here and cross.
Okay. Alrighty. Well then, you guys head off out of Degarkin's Institute of Disguise and the surrounding lands. As you leave, you can see the school kind of fading into the distance and almost like camouflaging itself into the background. Kind of like what it was when you guys first walked up on it. But now you know what to look for. You can see the outlines of the buildings, but if you zone out even a little bit, it disappears.
Question, are we all able to fit on the elephant?
Between the elephant and Alcest's cart. Because Alcest, you're basically using the cart as a way to set up your door, so you guys can also chill out in his room and that.
Yeah, the idea was to set up a lodge.
How fast does an elephant travel?
Ballpark 30 miles a day.
Okay.
Okay. So in all reality, you guys can make it to about, halfway there, probably stop off in a little village or just spend the night in your cart on the first day. You guys can all go ahead and, long rest as the trip begins. Alcest, if you want to go ahead and make me your first skill check as on the cart as you begin to work on your timepiece, I believe. And for those who it's been a while since you've mentioned it to, if you don't mind, kind of giving a recap of what you're working on for our many listeners at home.
Vaden is currently
not you, Alcest. This is Alcest's episode.
Okay, I'm joking.
I'm just gonna pull out the tinkering tools and work on the time catcher.
What exactly are you doing to it? Like, because you're still in the early stages of it. And what is the time catcher for our thousands of listeners at home?
So it is a trinket. Let me pull up my page. It lets me abuse certain things, which is nice. There's a healing aspect to it. There's a repositioning thing, and then there's like there's another weird effect that it does. Essentially, it's just like a little trinket, and yeah.
So at this point in time, you're probably just like kind of getting all the cogs together, and you honestly probably haven't even like started putting it together as much as you are getting many of the cogs, figuring out where they need to go, drawing up the blueprints. If you want to go ahead and make me your first Tinker Tools check for this.
I will use Foresight just so I gain advantage.
Okay. I'll just go ahead and assume you're going to do that every day that you work on it.
I'll +5 that for a 31.
You are, in the first day, able to knock out 16 hours on it, including like stop and potty breaks, talking to people so you don't go insane, whatnot.
I talk to a lot of people all the time. I'm not even out loud.
Yeah, I spend most of the time pissing.
Yeah, and you guys can obviously like hang out in the cart, hang out in the tavern door, or hang out on the back of the elephant. You pass many traders. This is a very, very busy road between Rari's Bulwark Academy and the Degarkin's Institute of Disguise. Several, probably like a half, 24 small villages between the two universities. Many of them surprised to see an elephant and wave, children waving at you.
Do we know anything about that academy? Or I don't think we're planning on going there, but
What, Rari's?
yeah.
Kuzma probably wouldn't know anything about it, but Yasmorn and Alcahis would know that that's the Abjuration School.
Okay. Just curious.
Yep. That's just another wizarding college. Rari's Bulwark Academy of Abjuration Magics. But yeah, you guys continue on your labor, or continue the next morning, heading another 30 miles. You probably hit this crossroad, or pretty close to this crossroad before nightfall. That's where you wanted to cut across, right?
Yes, into Frita.
Yeah. So as you're approaching this crossroads, probably from like a good quarter mile out, you can kind of see some tall posts, like guard towers set up. They look kind of crudely constructed, like scaffold out of recently cut down wood. And you can see a handful of people standing up on them. You can see about 3 different towers in the distance.
Alcahist, before I forget, while we were at that creepy man's house, I found all of this stuff in a room he had.
Oh, thank you.
It looks like a potion with... I'm not going to list it. You could just... I'll just copy it.
It was 2 potions, cat tongues,
I'm going to copy it in the Discord.
Yeah, I'll just say that out loud real quick. There's 2 different potions. 2 flasks of oil, 2 pixie parasols that you could make into midnight oil, which we discussed before the session started. 3 long, crooked fingers and 3 short, fuzzy tongues. Yeah, cat tongues. And 2 pieces of paper. One that goes to the other one that was a recipe for midnight oil, and the other one is for the potion of heroism out of the other ones.
So give him the journal, spell book, and I'm gonna slip the keys in there too to his house. I don't want those.
You threw those away.
I did. I buried them.
Yep,
yes, I did.
You dug a little hole and covered it in dirt real quick.
Alcaz, I feel as if you will get more use of this stuff than I will. I don't know what to do with it.
Go ahead and make me a nature check, medicine check, or arcana check on the 2 potions. Just do 1 for each. Yeah. The first one is a potion of enlarge, and your second one, that is a potion of giant strength.
Alcaz, what do those do? Now that you're checking them out.
There could be like a 1-2 punch. One's enlarged and one's giant strength. You could be big as shit and hit something hard.
I will leave the big potion if Pavel would like it. He could be even bigger, but I will take the punch potion if you do not want it.
What, the giant strength?
If it is good with you.
Yeah, it's all yours.
Whenever you take it and swirl it, it kind of turns like a crystal light blue, like a light icy blue.
Oh, so it's a frost giant.
And that would out of character make your strength a 23, I believe, for 1 minute. So are you guys doing anything as you approach these towers?
So, can you describe it again? Because there was a lot of stuff.
I'll just bring you to the map. I think I forgot to put your tokens down on this map, so give me 1 moment.
There's a lot of potion making between.
Yep, that's fair.
Identifying. There's a lot of time catching making.
Well, no, he meant that once I mentioned it, then actually got to it. Gotta put Aurelius down. Gotta put the Displacer Beast. No, wrong, kidding. Gotta put Pavel's.
Don't forget about Fila Habanaka.
No, you
I'm
have.
just kidding. I'm just kidding.
You have an elephant now.
Fila Habanaka too. Pavel, have you named your elephant?
Yeah, his name is Elephant. It's French, I think, if there is France or something.
Canon.
What
There's
is
France now.
what is French, Pavel? What is French?
It's like a dirty place to go.
I have had toast from them, I think, as a child.
I feel like they've lost wars to us.
Oh,
what is
so,
toast?
so you've heard of them?
They run away.
I've never heard of this delicacy toast, Kuzma. What is this toast you speak of?
It is like if you took a piece of bread and you smacked it very lightly with your head, mashing, except just gently, and cause much friction on side, you know it'd be slowly as toast.
Oh, a piece of smashed bread is toast, in a sense.
In a sense.
Well, I must add this to my recipe, although I may have made it by mistake.
I also believe their favorite color is white.
Who is there?
That's their favorite
I
flag
mean-
color.
Do you like my hair? Do you like my hair, Outcast?
Have you not used your gel and not changed colors?
I did not. I did not want to make it any longer, so I leave it as is. But you know what? Why not? I might as well use it.
Yeah, what shade of gray are you gonna get?
I don't know. We'll see. Where the fuck is my? There it is.
I'm excited to see what shade of gray you see.
Oh, do I roll a d20 on this? I forget.
Yep.
I haven't used this in so long.
Oh shit!
You're gonna
What
go
is it?
bald.
God!
You go bald over the next 24 hours.
Well, I guess we'll wait for the effects to take in. It'll take a little bit, but who knows? Maybe it will be a bright blue. Maybe a even silver of a sort.
I imagine, like, as you're running your hands through, like, you have to, like, shake your hands off because hair is just already falling out.
Yes.
Vaden, do you have the sudden urge to say motherfucker?
Well, I do not disrespect my mother, even though she is a follower of Lolth.
I was hoping you were going to say a fucking bitch.
I would not disrespect family as you say, but yes, I mean, father fucker is more a thing since he was kind of an asshole. You know, made me train too much and you know, pushed me away a little bit.
Say, you know, you look good bald.
What are you talking about?
Like dignified. Like I respect you more.
Yeah, wait, Vane, what'd you do? You look different.
I reach up to my head and brush my hand through my hair and just chunks. What the fuck is happening? This bomb is shit.
So, as you guys approach this crossroads, before you would cut across the grassy plains anyway, a couple guards do walk up to you. They are all dressed in green, even the people on the towers. They all have some sort of semblance of green or gray for two of you on them. Alright, you're gonna have to go around. We're here with the Green Sickle's command, waiting for the flower to bloom, so we're gonna need you to, you know, steer clear.
Sir,
What
flower
flower
you
do
say?
is
yes,
blooming?
our druid here can help you bloom the flower. Don't worry.
Nope, don't need your magics. We do not need your magics. We are just looking to get this flower to bloom so we can view it and then get on out of here. Yep, don't need you. Don't want you anywhere near it, because if you fuck with it, that's an omen we could miss, and we don't need that.
What kind of flower are you talking of?
The omen kind.
I mean, I know flowers, and he's a druid. So, like, what kind of flower?
Yep, it is. You know, well, you know how gods are born into the world occasionally? Yep, we're just looking to see which god it's going to be, and hoping it's going to be near here. We are hoping that this is going to be the flower, and Marvin the Herald of Greensickle himself, will be very pleased that we are the ones to find it.
Matter of fact, sirs, I believe that down the path some in the woods, we saw a similar flower blooming already.
Oh, well, in fact, that doesn't matter, because it does have to be at a crossroads.
Right, that's what I said. It's right at the crossroads to the forest, a little further back.
Well, we're going to stick with this one. But if you care to tell us what color it was...
It was black.
Alright, I'm going to step away. Actually, if you would like to make sure they don't go past the barricades, I'll go report that to the High Guard.
So you tell me real quick. I'm gonna speak to the other person here. Is this just normal flower that happens to be at a crossroads that you wait for bloom?
No! Why would it be normal? It's not normal, that's why we're watching out for it.
So what kind of flower it is?
We don't know. We don't know flowers. It's just a stem right there. And he points at it beyond the barricade. We're just waiting for the flower to pop up. And whatever color it is, then we're going to know which god is going to be born.
Look, y'all. I've been around these type of people before. They got flowers. They got high guards. Man, these are fucking hippies.
What is the quickest way around, sir?
Oh, you can just go around our tents, just up and to the right. Which you guys wanted to cut northwards across the plains anyway and cross over into.
Well, we wish you good luck, and good riddance.
Well, that wasn't very nice. I've been nothing but polite to you.
Yes, it's in my culture that is a goodbye farewell.
Oh,
it is.
Well, good riddance to you too, then.
Good and good riddance, and as they say in our town, good riddance to our god, right?
Fuck the gods.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, no, not good riddance in my tongue, Osmond.
I like these guys.
It would be, fuck the gods.
Out of curiosity, do you guys remember the Herald of Greensickle, Marvin?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. From Sarajevo. He was the super annoying one with the soul-bound sickle to him.
Did he say anything about a crossroads and a flower that don't burn?
No, he didn't tell you any of the other signs.
Well,
Because you guys bet him, I believe, 1,000 or 2,000 gold that you could kill the god first.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like us. Yeah, what the hell?
But we're...
Do you guys have like a time you think you expect it to bloom?
we've been waiting here for a week. Obviously, we've had time to set up all of this. We're hoping within the next day or so, but there's no way to tell. It does give us a more definite timeline and a radius. The god is always born within a 70-mile radius of here. And, this flower could give us a lot of information. Or, it has nothing to do with this.
Right.
how do you know which way?
We don't. We just slowly narrow it down until we find where the god's going to be. Then we just stab the mom.
Do you know
Stabber?
what it's gonna bloom? Because like it could be useful. Do you know what kind of flower it's gonna bloom? Because it could be useful.
I have no idea. It just withers up pretty quickly after it blooms. It blooms, we watch it, we see the color, and it goes away.
Can I examine it from a distance, like a safe distance that you feel comfortable?
You can't go past the barricade.
I mean, I can try this, with disadvantage, try to see what it is.
I would also like to take a closer look. Up to barrier, you say?
Yep, you just can't go beyond the barricade. Please and thank you.
Hello,
So, do you have
gentlemen. I
any-
was told this is a safe distance I can go to and not past this.
Yep, just right there is fine.
Can I
Hey,
make
can I
a
go in these-
disadvantage?
Can I go in these bushes?
You said what? Yes, you can go in the bushes. What did you say, Outcast?
Can I make a nature check with disadvantage?
Oh, I thought you said an attack roll at disadvantage. I was like, uh-oh. Yes, you can.
Hey, 21.
Yeah, with your +5. This isn't a mortal flower. This is a flower you probably only ever saw when you were visiting Ioun in Elysium. It is known as the unicorn flower. It's just a rare, super beautiful flower that blooms year-round, like all day, every day, 24/7. In Elysium, obviously. Here it wouldn't.
I was gonna say specifically Ioun, or like anybody's fucking...
Anybody's. Just when you happen to go visit Ioun, you would see them as used for decoration.
I was gonna say, because now it's disadvantage attack roll.
Oh yeah, no.
If you hinted at that, it's just fire.
No. Sorry.
This plant's getting burned. Everyone's dying. I don't care if I die.
Is this thing 30 or 35 feet from me?
30 is fine. 30 is fine.
Can I cast a spell was verbal? Like, it's pretty obvious if I were to cast a spell.
I mean, yeah, it'll be pretty obvious.
Really, excuse me, is gonna kill us.
Who are these two interesting great creatures you have here, sir, that you're guarding? I know I cannot go past this barricade, but this metal man you are guarding, what is it?
We're not guarding him. We're guarding the flower. Weren't you just on that elephant?
Sir, I just walked up to this barricade.
You look familiar.
Maybe you were recognizing me from my brother Josnorm.
No. Is your name Zosnorm?
No, but Zosnorm sounds familiar. Where does he live, in fact?
Oh, I don't know. He was put on trial for casting magics he shouldn't over here, and they had his tongue cut out recently. I think I watched that. That was pretty funny.
Oh, yeah, fine. I gotta go.
Pavel, can you create small distraction? Maybe take very large shit. It's a very distracting smell.
Sir, I know I can't
do you
go
one
past
better.
the barricades. Can I go in this area or no?
At this point in
My
time,
Maiden's over here.
yeah, a slightly higher, like a slightly nicer dressed, like heavily armored individual kind of walks up to you, goes, "You can come in here. There's no problems. You guys are welcome in. Just don't pass beyond the bushes."
Can I kind of go up where that mud and the sticks are? Not cross it, but can I get in that area?
Yeah, of course. Feel free to visit our vendor up where your drow friend is at. We've got some food that we're making all day. Because I understand we're a bit of an inconvenience as people pass by. We don't want to be annoying.
Hey, Aurelius, go bake food for that guy.
So, Vade and Outcast, what are you guys doing?
I'm asking him where his food is.
Yeah, we got a kitchen back here. You looking for anything in particular?
Yeah, I want some mashed potato. I'm just making fun of him. Your voice is very gravelly, sir. I don't. You
smoked a lot, no filters.
You remind me of Mr. Ruck Graviston.
Never heard of him. What do you need? Happy to be plated up for you.
Yeah. What else are you selling here? You just selling food, or are you selling goods, other goods?
Just food. Got plenty of it in these storage bins, and he slaps a couple chests behind him.
I will take a plate of uncooked food.
Disgusting. All right. He puts like a couple potatoes and turnips and a completely frozen piece of meat, and just slides it to you. There you go.
Sir,
no charge.
Do you have any white bread?
Yeah, we got a couple loaves, and he just takes a loaf. Again, just rock hard, solid ice. Puts on your plate.
Perfect.
Thank you. Frozen box. Yeah, no problem. Oh, now aren't you interested, little man?
Do you have any heroin? My father needs heroin to live.
Is that a kobold? Yeah, he's real shifty, isn't he? He's just moving him around a lot. So did he run away at the mention of that?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you doing anything, Outcast?
Nah. I mean, if they only sell food, Outcast doesn't eat.
Kuzma, what are you up to?
Patiently waiting for Pavel to do something.
And Pavel was patiently
that
waiting
was an
for somebody
accident.
else to do something. Can I? How well in tuned is my elephant to me? Like, can I talk to him and he understand me?
No. He's an elephant, and you've had him for 3 days.
Right. That's cool. I'm gonna jump down.
I think I can make that happen, Pablo. I think I can make that happen. What's the intelligence on that elephant?
3.
Oh!
He's an
Woo!
elephant.
Creatures with intelligence 2 or less are not affected, so I can give Pavel the ability to communicate with that elephant.
Is the elephant wise at least?
11. Yeah, pretty wise for an animal.
Pavel, you said you want to talk to that guy?
Yeah, I need him to understand me.
Alright, on one condition. I'm allowed to connect 8 creatures, so, we all get a listen.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, I'm going to use my telepathic bond on us 6, and
Fantastic.
let's see if I can reach Alcahest and Kuzma. Oh,
I mean, you could probably step forward and do so.
30 feet?
No, they're too far away. Alcahest, Kuzma, and Vaden would be too far away.
Then how about these two guards up here?
Yeah, you could absolutely hit those 2 guards.
Alright, these guys get a listen too.
Would you do the guard?
They won't know what's going on.
Okay, so whether the guards hear me or not, I'm going to jump down off the elephant, get in front of him, and say, I need you to stand on 2 front feet and shit as much as you can to the elephant, and then I say, watch me. And then I stand up and just projectile shit out
Performance check.
the elephant and hope that he does that too.
I really like how high class our podcast is.
Riley, you should get over here.
Yours isn't so much projectile, but there's a couple big logs underneath you. The elephant responds with 4-leg shit. Yes?
Well, I was kind of hoping it'd go up on 2 legs and shit.
Make a persuasion check to see if it tries, and if it fails, it's gonna break its fucking legs.
Oh, fuck yeah. Hey, y'all watch this. Fake. Okay, excuse me. Y'all watch this.
What are you about to do?
Hey, y'all watch that elephant.
No, with your 8, he is just going to take a regular old elephant shit right in the middle of the road. And it, for the first time in your life, Pavel, something else dwarfed your shit.
Holy moly, would you guys take a look at that?
The couple guards on the top step back, and this guard steps away. He hops over the barricade.
In observing this, can I tell if everyone is sufficiently distracted? Can I make a perception check or something?
Some of them are relatively distracted. There's even been a couple people to come out of their tents and look. But it's elephant shit. There's not too much to be like surprising of that. It's elephant dookie. What are you looking to do?
How does casting spells from like hidden or
you can make a sleight of hand check or stealth check on it. I'd say sleight of hand because I don't think Pass Without a Trace would be affected by like shadows because you're still verbally casting spells. But you could whisper something under your breath and people are far enough away from you that you can do it pretty quietly. Yeah, you're able to do the verbal components the somatic components pretty secretively. Doing anything in particular with Druid Craft?
Making that flower bloom. That's what I'm doing.
Can it make it bloom, or do you
That's
create
literally
it bloom?
in the text. I can make it bloom.
Make me a wisdom check at advantage. This is going to be your ability to affect the divineness of this. Okay. As you concentrate on it for a little bit, a single semblances of a petal begin to peek up out of it. There's a bright light that stems from it, and immediately all the guards turn around and begin making their way to it. This one guy who looks the most fancily dressed, has a long green cape, that was walking out of his tent with the other guard, was walking towards Yasmorn, immediately sees the shining and begins running over towards it with the other guard. The guards in the towers are no longer looking at the giant shit. People, all of these Abbotts of Foresight come out of their tents and begin making their ways over as people begin to call out that it's blooming, it's blooming, it's blooming.
in a fake surprise tone, I'm gonna go. Oh, would you look at that? It appears to be blooming, guys. Look, come quick look.
In a matter of about like 30 seconds, sprouting out of the top of this is this gorgeous orange petals that all meet at the top. They fold out. They sit there for about 15 seconds before they wither and then die and just cease to exist on the mortal plane.
Would you gentlemen be willing to share the information of which god that is? Or would I somehow know that from years of this happening?
Make a history check.
History
Also-
or religion?
Either or. I'll let either or.
Also, I'm going to send Aurelius to go pick some pockets. Or not maybe not pick some pockets, but go loot their camps as they run out of it.
+5?
With a 19, you have no idea which god orange would represent. And
Gotcha.
from the muttering, from the high guard next to you, this guy right here, muttering to the guards next to him, you pick up on the fact that he doesn't know who orange belongs to. You see him pull out a pad of paper, and he's not being secretive about it, and literally on this paper is Asmodeus, red, Azuth, light blue, Bahamut, platinum, Bane, black, Sirik, brown, Grumpsh, dark green, Ioun, yellow, Cord, tan, Lathander, white, Lolth, dark blue, Melora, green, Raven Queen, purple, Tharizdun, pink, and Tiamat, white, blue, red, green, and black.
Can you share that?
Yep.
I have an idea as a player, perhaps?
Yeah.
Alcest doesn't know.
I mean, I with a 19, apparently.
It certainly seems like the color of your mustache, Kuzma.
That's true, but Melora must be green. I mean, what else? There's no way. I mean, I didn't yet know, but why would it be any color other than green?
I am no one to talk of colors, but would it not be a mix of two colors if it is a color they do not know?
Did one of you all mess with that flower in some way?
I didn't. I was just sitting here watching it.
How would we have touched it? We are not past the barricades, obviously.
There are magics out there. I'm sure you know of that. I'm just simply asking, I'm not accusing.
No way, Jose.
I'm learning how to sew buttons.
How did you know my name, Drow?
It's just a saying from the Underdark. It rhymes. You know what a rhyme is?
You come here, you talk to my guards, you stand around, it blooms a color that doesn't exist in the gods.
Didn't you expect it to bloom any time now? Your other guards mentioned that they expected it to bloom.
He hands you his paper, says, you show me orange on there.
Aren't there lesser gods that it could be?
The lesser
Almost
gods come in a single color of a swirling of different colors, and it just switches between them. And that is so rare that could happen.
Well, Jose, like I said, I mean, you look at your list here. I am no one to speak of colors, as I am slightly colorblind. But
And balding.
what? You shut your mouth there. But what I was saying is maybe two colors. By my knowledge, yellow and red make an orange. I wish I could see it, but yellow and red make an orange. So why would it not be a mix of maybe two gods are coming?
Because there has never been more than one god on the mortal plane.
Well, never say never.
No, factually, there's never been more than one god born on the mortal plane at a time.
So, shit changes, bud. Get used to it.
Maybe just wait there, see if it blooms again. I mean, is the plant dead?
Yeah, it's like even like the stem and leaves are now withering at this point in time.
I don't know what to tell you. I don't bloom plants, I harvest them. And I've seen plenty of unicorn plants in my day.
Right, we were just passing through. We
We'll
don't
let
care
you
about your
go.
flower that much.
We'll let you go.
I have one more question for you.
I have a question after you have a question.
Where did you come across a kobold, and are you willing to sell him?
Aurelius, run!
I mean, not currently. I mean, that.
Make an investigation check for Aurelius to see what he finds in that tent. Okay. He runs out with his pockets bulging.
That's really, you got to ask this guy over here that just told him to run. So obviously he's not for sale.
He's my son, I tell you. He's my son. He's my son.
Well, that answers that. Now my question. It is my turn. Is your name really Jose?
Yeah. Is that a
That's
problem?
embarrassing.
Your name is, Zosnorm. How'd you get your tongue back? What kind of magics?
No, this is a different Morn. This is a Yasmorn. There's plenty of them.
I've come to bury my brother, but I forgot which city he was from.
He's not dead. He, traveled north.
Did he?
After getting his, tongue cut out.
Did he mention
Right.
where?
Like he said, he wants to bury him, no matter what.
We didn't talk to him. We just saw him leave the city northwards out of Raries.
Well, we're sort of a group bent on justice, and we're here to bring him to justice for the crimes he's done.
I mean, we're honestly just focused on just us, so we'll be leaving now.
You're not willing to sell the kobold? 5,000
How
gold?
much?
I mean, what do you want him for in particular?
I assume at this point in time, most kobolds or dragonborns are slaves. And kobolds especially are a rarity.
Aurelius ain't no slave, right? Aurelius, look, man, he finds his own food. He thrives. I'm teaching that boy how to live.
Very well.
Yeah, we're that fucking punk. He bet, he's whatever.
Good riddance. And he walks away.
Good riddance to you too, sir.
At this point in time, these people start kind of taking down these barricades and dismantling them, and they'll take a while to move them out of the way. But Aurelius comes back to you, Mendicus, after he runs out of the tent. He kind of runs back, jumps in the back of the cart. Before Yasmorn sees, and he dumps out his pockets, and there's just 50 buttons of different colors and sizes, really, really basic plastic buttons, and a couple made out of bone, and a couple sewing materials. I saw the guy sewing Git.
Wait, good, nice haul, buddy.
I thought so. But yeah, otherwise you guys are able to get back on the road, if that is the plan.
As soon as we're leaving these guys, I'm gonna turn around and... Did any of y'all fuck with that flower, for real?
No.
I believe it was my elephant.
Yes, maybe that rancid smell turned the flower.
Are we sufficiently away from everybody where they can't hear us?
Yeah, I'll say you guys get 2 miles away before it starts getting kind of dark, and you start setting up the cart for nap time. You're about 2 miles, because you guys are here when you dealt with the crossroad thing, and you guys are heading straight east and now cutting across back into Frita. Correct?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, the cart's normally just set up with lodge there to where you can just open the door and go inside. Essentially, unlike the cart where it's sitting flat, there's a door. You just lift up the door and go inside, and you disappear essentially.
Wait,
yeah,
so this thing is like Storage Wars,
It's essentially like a cellar door on a wagon somehow. You lift up the door.
Oh, okay.
You walk downstairs and then you're back upright.
I was looking at it like a garage door where you lift it up.
Because it has to be on a flat surface, so.
Storage thing.
Yasmorn, I definitely fuck with flower. That thing is not bad.
Oh, you fuck with it?
No, I just make bloom. That's no big deal.
Did you choose orange, or did it just?
No, I just make bloom. It was going to be orange anyway.
I knew I recognized that orange. It's the same color as your mustache.
Okay, so you think I could have influenced color in some way?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, he wasn't wrong. I don't know what the orange was, unless Ellis Stray somehow was orange.
No. She is not.
Do you think perhaps it's maybe not just finished making color inside? I made it go too early. I mean, no.
No, Kuzma, I believe my explanation was correct. Although they're too stupid to understand.
Two gods.
I mean, if Asmodeus and Ioun are out and about, I mean, I'm down to defend at least one.
You don't like Yoon? I thought you loved Ioun.
You're adorable, you bald piece of shit.
Hey,
At this point in time, he's got the full horseshoe going on.
You look like a fucking milk dud now.
is it dark? Is it
So
dark?
I'm tying your head with my all-purpose tool. I
Yeah,
just wanna...
it's dark now.
Okay, I want to. Or has it been 24 hours?
No, but like with this,
Okay.
I can imagine Vaden like just like fuck me with his head a lot now. You've probably gotten bald at night.
Yes, shiny.
Outcast, you're able to get another probably like 16 hours of total work done that day with that small 15, 20, 30 minute interaction there. You're able to get another we'll just call it another 16 hours done. Mendicus, go ahead and make me a just straight dexterity check with advantage because you've got that thimble magic item. You've got extra sewing materials and you've got plenty of stable travel time with the elephant.
Do you want to make another check with another? Because I I got 45 hours in now. You want to make another check?
No, I'll say you're okay for now. You're probably okay till we'll just do it every 50 hours.
Gotcha.
And we'll go ahead and let that last 31 stand for the first 50, and we'll do it for once you hit 100, we'll do it another one. Mendicus, you're sewing buttons in your armor, right?
Yeah, that leather or whatever it is.
Now, are you trying to make your leather armor into studded leather armor? Is that the end goal with this?
No, it's gonna be like a coat of many colors.
Oh, okay. So it's just for decoration.
Completely...
You're able to get a good bit done. You definitely get you go ahead and do a border around the collar, down the sleeves, around the edges of the sleeves, and around the waistline of your padded leather armor. It looks good. You're rotating colors nicely. You mix in a couple bone and stuff that Aurelius brought you. He occasionally reaches and hands you a couple buttons that he wants to be used at certain times. Vaden, during meal times, you've noticed Aurelius coming around and asking if he can smack the food some occasionally too.
Yes, I teach him the ways of the match.
Yeah. But you guys wake up the next morning and you guys finish cutting into Frita.
Long rest?
Yep, you're all long rested again. Obviously, this is going to be a lot of long rest, and we're not going to go through necessarily every day. But through here, Kuzma, if you want to show me in general where you want to head to do your seed planting thing, just let me know.
So we're here where all of us are. So, do we know where we're going to cross this little bridge area?
Well, there's no bridge there. It's just
water area. We generally know where we're going.
I imagine one of you has a map at this point in time.
All right. Once we cut over into Frida, I want to go not too close to the water, but a few miles away from the water, right here maybe.
I'll say if you go a little bit past dusk, you could get there by nightfall.
Okay.
And actually, Kuzma, go ahead and make me a survival check, because you guys are now off-road, so you're having to weave between little patches of trees. You got hills, and we're gonna see if Kuzma can help you guys find the shortest path. Yeah, with the 24, you're able to kind of stick to the lowlands, weave between the hills, occasionally sending a scout onto a hill to get the best route, or even yourself. But yeah, you reach this little peninsula by nightfall. It's a nice kind of open grassy land. You can hear the distant hooting of owls and many creatures that you probably wouldn't hear closer to the cities. A lot of much more familiar sounds to you, Kuzma, because it's been so long since you've been in the quiet region of Mother's Island. You feel much more at home in this area.
How many? All right, so I want to go off and plant the tree. Not far from our camp. Just a few steps away. Really, it's fine. How many scoops of enchanted dirt does this take to sufficiently bury the seed?
The seed is about like Pavel's fist size, so probably probably like a good 3 to 4 scoops to fully cover it.
All right,
because you don't need much.
3 or 4.
You know plants.
I have 5.
We'll go 3.
Okay.
You're able to kind of mix it with the other dirt and really cover it nicely, and you can see the glittering of this enchanted soil mixed in nicely with the dirt and covering it. Not too high, not too low, not so high that the water will run off too much, not too low that the water will puddle it.
All right. As the sun sets, I want to pray over the seed.
Okay.
Wild Mother Melora, please, I plant you seed in good place, just as you asked. Tell me next what you need done with bloom, and I do that as well.
As you have your head bowed, you hear and you look up, and standing in front of you is very close to what a unicorn would look like. The horn is shorter than maybe a unicorn you may or may not have seen in the past, but it's also not like the beautiful white of a unicorn that you've heard of and possibly seen. This is almost like a completely sleek black with a 6-inch horn on its head. And it bows its head at you and nuzzles the dirt in front of you. And then,
hello.
As you begin to speak, it turns to smoke, and the next breath you take, you accidentally or purposefully breathe this in. Make me a wisdom check real quick. With your 18, you hear in your head, and it's obviously the voice of Melora. It says, "You have done well. I will tell you what else I need when I need it. Thank you, and accept this gift, though it may not make sense now, or you will help you understand soon."
Thank you.
Yeah, and the voice fades. And you can take as long as you want, and then you go back to camp. Everybody's setting up and working.
I'm sleeping right on top of this patch of dirt.
Okay. You are...
We traveled right a bit.
A full day. There's another 35 miles in that.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it was a full day's travel. Let's see, from where you guys are... So this is day... You guys are going to go into day 4 now, right?
Think so.
Okay.
Day 4 of travel?
Yeah, I believe so. Let's see.
So did she give me something?
Yep. You just don't know what yet. She said you will help you understand soon.
But it's not a physical thing. It's not in my backpack.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the end of the 3rd day where you guys are right now. So you can mark off another 18 hours Alka-Hest.
Sexy.
Yep. Just let me know when you reach 100. We'll make another check. You all wake up the next day. Unfortunately, with this day, it's a little bit rainy. Not as pleasant of weather, especially through traveling through the forest. Your cart moves a little bit slower, and you guys end your night getting close to this peninsula. You can see where the water crossing would be. You know that you're right on the edge of the lake. Based on your map, you know you're really close to it. But it's probably safer to travel in the morning. Yeah, Mendicus can't imagine what that is. But fire that far out, you can't really see 20 miles away of a fire. Maybe you see some smoke off in the distance. Vaden, well, no, you don't have dark vision. Yes, you do. You have your dark vision goggles now.
I have my glasses.
Yep. You can maybe, with your high-ass passive perception, see smoke really, really far off in the distance, like miles and miles and miles and miles and miles away. Just like...
Is it like something that I would mention? Like, is it large plumes of smoke?
20 miles away.
Yeah, I mean, 20 miles away, that's a big-ass plume of smoke if I'm able to see it.
Yeah,
like
it's
blending into the night
it's
sky.
It's probably pretty big boom smoke back there.
Well, comrades, there's something burning up ahead. It could be the forest. I believe, but I'm not quite sure. It is way, way up there, and I point them all in the direction.
And it's raining right now?
Yeah.
I will apply my bomb of velocity again.
Go ahead and roll that d20, baby. Otherwise your hair grows an inch. That's a random color, I believe, right?
Random.
Then we will go with a nice, like, charcoal brown. Like, somewhere between a charcoal and a brown. It's a really dark brown. Like, you got, like, a dark brown buzz cut.
Alright.
So gray.
Yeah, you got a nice charcoal gray.
You see, I'm not bald for long. I mean, I just reapplied this, and it does work. Sometimes it really fucks my hair up, though.
I mean, you have more hair than I do. It's not that hair really matters.
Well, it's part of my style. You must understand. I was very, you know, I guess, I can't find the word. My head is fucked. Yes.
I mean, with Yasmorn's beautiful. Even Mendicus has a good mane. It's a little, little thin,
raggedy.
but it's good. It's a good mane. Kuzma's got the mustache. Pavel's hairy as shit.
Hair everywhere. Yes.
All right. Kuzma, are you doing anything with that information of the plumes of smoke from ahead when Vaden mentions it?
What did Vaden say exactly? I didn't even think about it.
There is large plumes of smoke. It could be the forest on fire way, way up ahead. I would say about 15 to 20 miles. In the direction we are traveling, Kuzma.
We'll be careful, but, sometimes you must have forest burned down in order to renew.
Well, if it was intentional, it doesn't seem very good.
Well, why would it be intentional?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe some idiot left their fire ablaze in the night. They didn't kick dirt on it.
That's very poor.
People are stupid. Do you know?
I really doubt that.
You don't think people are stupid, Yasmorn?
Yeah, bullshit.
Oh. Well, alright then. I guess we'll see.
All right. You guys spend the night here. Long rest again. Obviously another... We're just gonna... You can either keep adding 17 or go back and forth between 16 and 18, whatever's easiest for you to add Alcahest.
I'll take 17 this time.
Okay. You guys awaken. How are you getting across this river? I understand you have an elephant that can swim up to 300 miles. You still have a cart that you have to cross 2 miles of water with.
Doesn't it float?
Do most carts float? I guess if you're willing to get a soaking wet cart, and but I don't imagine it would go that well.
Outcast, can you not make this cart float?
I mean, I can mess with some carpentry if you want to find some wood to mess with.
We will find some driftwood and put the cart, like a raft, basically. Put it under the cart, let the driftwood float it across with the elephant swimming.
Can we kind of do, because if everybody's helping me with advantage, like some kind of raft? Like,
I will help you search for materials.
Carpentry, or like...
How long would it take you to take this thing apart, Outcast?
No, you don't take it apart. You just put two dead logs under it. It floats across the river. I mean, you can't argue the logic. You cannot argue the logic.
How big is the cart? Would you say it's medium?
Do we agree on a size? Could you give me a size?
I'd probably say large, 10 foot by 10 foot-ish.
Hey, y'all put it this way. I can make 3 of us fly for about 10 minutes. If you think you can, how many of y'all can run 2 miles in 10 minutes? I can let y'all fly, and we can try to fly across.
I believe I can run 2 miles in 10 minutes.
Yeah, you can only go about running speed, so.
You also know that it'll take the elephant about 1 hour to cross this amount of water. I calculated it at 200 feet per minute, which is 20 feet per 6 seconds. It can travel 2.2 miles, so a little under an hour it can make this journey across.
And they can swim for an hour straight?
I think it can swim for like 8 hours straight. It's pretty fucking stupid.
Can do something about like either a raft or some logs, or try to float this bitch?
Yeah. If you're just trying to put like a couple logs, like dead logs underneath it, I'll say that doesn't take much time.
Okay, yeah, 6 hours. They can go 6 hours without rest.
Algahest, I have idea.
What's up?
I overhear you talking earlier. You have potion of gigantism, bah?
Yeah.
If I turn into Old Croaker, I can swallow something of medium size. If I turn into Old Croaker and then I drink your gigantic potion, then I can probably swallow something of large size, and then I would just swim across.
But Kuzma, your logic, it seems as though you don't understand that if you swallow something, it will just get wet anyway.
We smoke herb, I have dry mouth.
Wait, where?
You have your fluids in your stomach, Kuzma.
It's the best I can do. I mean, that's right. I don't.
Potion, maybe give Pavel potion of gigantism. He turns into giant Pavel, and then he basically just carries the cart on his shoulder while he's swimming.
I mean, I'm just going to do something to get it to float across.
Do we know how deep the river is?
No.
Can I try to tell?
Pretty deep.
What if we made a
make an
pair of
athletics
giant stilts?
Make me an athletics check, Pavel, to see if you can swim to the bottom. It's like the portion that you get to without going too far from shore, probably about like 30 feet down.
So how large does that potion make us? Because if you make the elephant large, then it might be able to just stand and have its trunk above, and we can put the cart on top of the elephant. Problem solved. I know I'm not that smart, but that's just an idea.
Pavel, that would never work.
I'm gonna go look for some logs.
I'm gonna go help Algahest look for some logs, and the original floating idea may work.
Nature or what?
No,
Just don't cut anything down.
You don't need to make a check. There are plenty of dead trees.
I go
around.
up to Pavel and whisper, Pavel, you need to stop seeming so smart. It's really not like you. It's a great idea.
Clearly that was a dumb idea. So thanks, ass.
I'm just letting you know. I mean, it's not in your nature, and you might hurt yourself.
I resemble that remark. I've carried a cart once.
Well, I trust you. I trust you can do it. For right now, I'm going to help find the logs, and if that fails, you could just carry it. Right? Better have 2 plans than 1.
I would just like to point over at a dead tree.
Is it that easy to find one?
I mean, yeah, there are plenty of them around. He would probably not see that big of a one, like this close to the edge of the water. But yeah, you guys can find a pretty big one pretty quickly.
Awesome.
So while you guys were bullshitting, I decided to look up how much weight can a dry log hold. That shit can hold up to 250 pounds, and carts don't weigh as much as you think. And carts are also made of wood. So I'll say, yeah, you guys can get 2 decent-sized logs, pull it behind the put it underneath the cart wheels under like the axle, and as long as you guys are either riding the elephant or in Alcahest's door thingy, yeah, I'll say you guys could probably get that off with very little time wasted and get across the river as you guys ride upon the elephant's back.
Make sure to tie the logs to the wheels.
What are the odds of us drowning inside of your thing, Alcahest?
I think pretty high.
I mean, this door is pretty good. It's not like the other one.
Is it waterproof?
I mean, as far as you know.
So pretty high. All right. Yeah.
I'm not inviting the water into this lodge, okay? It needs a password just like anyone else.
Yeah, I feel safe.
I mean, how, like, water can guess my password?
Was your password?
How they didn't know?
So after convincing, those who want to ride the elephant can ride the elephant. Those who want to ride in the cart can ride in the cart. If any of my math was wrong on the physics of logs and how much weight they can hold, one of our tens of thousands of listeners, I'm sure, will let us know.
Let us know in the comments on the YouTube where you all listen.
Comment down below on Spotify.
Might be closer to almost 100,000 now.
We're getting close.
Or that something records guy on your Instagram that always, if he could just check up for us.
WB Records or something like that.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
Advertise there, by the way, folks.
Yeah, and we'll go back to live concerts after Omicron's out.
Yeah. We got to let them finish their world tour first, and then we'll come back.
Yeah.
What do you guys do with the fire?
Are we close enough?
Actually, you guys crossed over it. Let's go ahead and take our break there, and then you got about 15 miles from there to the fire. So just be thinking about what you guys want to do. Either go around it or go and check it out. Just let me know when we get back. Let's go take a break. Hey, folks. DM of All Natural here. If you're interested in sponsoring our podcast, feel free to message us on Instagram at AWNaturalRoll. That's AUNATUROLL, All Natural. Or feel free to email us at deitasaudio@gmail.com. That's DEITASAUDIO@gmail.com. Thank you, and let's get back to the game. Alright, you guys are back. You're on the other side of the water. Any ideas what you want to do about the fire? Go around it, head towards it, check it out.
Well, let's go check out.
Kuzma, you say maybe the fire is good. If the forest needs to reset its life, it needs to reset its life.
You're right, but what if something else? What if it was?
I was right.
I'm just curious about a source of fire. That's all. I'm not saying I would put out. I'm just curious.
Do you know how to check for the source of the fire?
Can we go pretty up close enough to it to where we don't get hurt by it anymore, or we don't get hurt, we don't take damage, but close to it.
Walk through the flames and determine the source, Kuzma.
Nah.
Is the fire in the forest?
Through the fire and flames.
What was the wind direction while we were riding on the elephant?
Did you lick your finger and point out?
Westwardly.
It's
the
moving
west.
east to west?
Yeah, it's no longer... no, the smoke is actually going straight up. Go ahead and make me a survival check, Kuzma. And I assume you're going to cast Fire Shield when you get closer to it, not now.
Yeah, when I start to get hurt.
Okay.
There was a great bard I heard once sing a song about this. You just gotta let it burn.
I like sick Mendicus. As you approach it, you can actually see where the fire is off in the distance, and you hesitate for a moment. This crackling fire. And you watch it for a moment. The wind blows through. The fire's not spreading at all. It's just very isolated in that spot. And there's almost like a clear cutoff line of the fire. But you can't really see too far into it as it's kind of smoky. It's not spreading.
Would I be able to tell this is like an unnatural fire then if it's not spreading?
Yeah, it'd be unnatural.
Can I go into it if with my shield?
Yeah. It's definitely warm. Everyone can feel the warmth from it from where you are. But yeah, you could walk into it if you wanted to.
I mean, I don't know you didn't tell me exactly how big this thing is. So if I walk into it a little bit, can I? What do I see? Can I see anything? All right. So if I walk within 300 feet, or not even 300 feet, I should be able to see the center and see what's going on. Maybe.
Yeah. Let me bring you to the map. Yeah, that makes sense. You can see kind of swirling about in the middle of this fire in front of you. Occasionally, it kind of dies down. You can see this almost like stone in the shape of an egg that is almost like cut with lines of fire and lava.
Okay, can I get closer to it?
Yeah, you can move.
Can I just have my squirt gun ready?
Yeah.
Well, is this like damaging enough to where people can't follow me in, or?
No, but if you guys spend a lot of time in here, you'll have to make con saves for exhaustion. But at this point in time, the fire's been going for who knows how long. Most of the debris has been burnt, and it's only like big trees that are still on fire and still burning.
Okay. I don't know how long the fire shield lasts, but given that...
It takes 10 minutes.
Okay, so given that 300 feet doesn't take very long, I'm gonna walk back and be like, guys, I think you might be able to stay in here a short time. I see a thing on here. If you want to come observe, if not, that's fine. I'm going to check out.
Can I squirt this fire here?
Yeah, but it's on the map, so I can't get rid of it.
No, that's fine. But like in theory, like just putting it out.
Yeah.
Just a little one.
Is Alcus behind me then? Is he following me?
Yeah.
Alcus, this looks suspiciously like egg of other kind we've seen recently.
I mean, we've never seen the fire egg. We've seen blue.
That's true, but it is egg shape and also unnatural. Look how look how fire not spread. This is not normal fire.
Can we?
Nature check, absolutely. Kuzma, I'm not even going to let you make a survival check because you're so set in your mindset. Sticking with the 26?
I'll make it a 31.
Okay. With a... the DC was going to be 30 on it because it doesn't look exactly like it. You've definitely studied eggs like this before. Not fiery in this way. But definitely the weird kind of like feathery lines that almost exist in this egg. This looks remarkably like a very large version of an owlbear egg. Obviously, owlbear eggs are never on fire or stone looking or lava looking, but just like the feathery outline of it looks like an owlbear egg.
Like an owlbear egg? Not like so. This isn't dragon, right? I'm not because I was getting dragon vibes somehow.
No, not dragon.
I mean, there's some weird fiery owlbear egg or something.
Oh, what's that mean? Do you think we hard boil it? What should we do, Alcus?
I have no idea. I mean, I don't know if we hard boil it. It's already hard boiled.
Oh, this feels very something we destroyed.
I mean, if its mother is around, it will kill us. If it does this much impact, this much damage on accident.
Impact? What do you mean impact?
I mean, we must have a good plan before we get burned alive.
That doesn't sound like us.
I know, that's what I'm saying. This is a fire in the forest. I'm surprised Mendicus isn't like screaming right now.
I think he's sick.
It's really hot.
It's still a fit.
It's really hot.
I mean, I feel like we should probably get the fuck out of here. I mean, if you want to destroy this egg, we must run like hell.
We tried to pee on it and put it out.
Why don't we just throw it in the lake?
I mean, if you touch it, it'll probably burn you.
Where's lake?
We just crossed it.
Oh, that's a while ago. Let me think. Can I repeatedly thorn whip this thing until I drag it out of here? Like,
yeah. I'm gonna get a little bit further and not be in a cone from Kuzma or Vaden.
I'm also backing up to Mendicus and
guys, remember not to be in a cone. I just feel like, fire cones.
So
I should stand like behind him like this?
If you know how to resist damage, just get ready to resist magical damage.
So as you whip it the first time, Kuzma, you just hear this loud, echoing, "Hoo!" and leaping up over the edge. And yes, I will say that you do pull the egg towards you 10 feet. Leaping up out of this chasm edge down here is this massive owlbear. And that is what it looks like. Yes, you can tell that I photoshopped it. Its feathers are on fire like a phoenix. It is not significantly larger, but it is definitely larger than your average owlbear. And it has landed on all four of its legs and is now just prowling towards you. Let's go and roll initiative. Yeah. I already had. Yeah. As soon as you said I'm gonna thorn whip it, I went ahead and got the battle thing ready.
Oh my god, did I actually get like first initiative for the first time ever?
Kuzma, top of the order. What are you doing?
You guys see something you've never seen before. I summoned forth the Face Spirit.
What's it do?
Within 300 feet, which is what we wrote down, a dryad appears between me and the egg. An aura of swirling lights and dome comes all around us, colorful smoke. We appear to be in a different land. We appear to be in the Feywild. You can no longer see what's going on outside of us. Everything in every direction looks like the Feywild. We're like in a different world. It would appear to everybody. 8 sprites go out in every direction. But oh wait, you don't know that yet. And there is a dryad between me and the egg. That was a bonus action. On my action, I would like to Thorn Whip again the egg, and as I do that, move towards the dryad. Pull me and the egg towards the dryad, and touch the dryad.
Which
is that all agreeable so far?
Yeah, touching something and moving. Yeah.
We instantly teleport outside of the Feywild to one of the sprites.
So they would be at the edge of that 300-foot range.
Correct. And they are scattered randomly, which haven't done yet. 8 of them, so I can roll a 1d12 to see where I end up.
All of you, or just you, the egg, and the dryad?
Just me.
You, the egg, and the dryad.
Yeah. Okay. Hopefully, if you allow that, me touching the dryad and the egg at the same time.
Well, the dryad would go, right?
No. The dryad stays.
Based
on our previous conversation.
What's that D8 and D12?
I didn't mean to do the D8. The D12 is to determine where along the 12 o'clock of the circle I teleport to.
Okay.
Right before I teleport, can I say, touch the dryad?
Well, I can't because you disappeared.
Okay. Then...
Or do you mean like you're going to send the dryad back?
No. So the way we discuss this spell is the dryad can teleport people to the sprites on the outside of the Feywild.
So the dryad stays there.
Yeah, she's the totem. She's the totem of the Feywild.
Gotcha.
And the sprites are the
Yes, I understand that. Sorry.
Okay. Teleported.
So you guys see Kuzma summon this dryad, this little leafy fey spirit. The fires are gone all around you. You are in this beautiful mystic forest. Weirdly, I don't have a map overlay. I'll have to get one that I can just put in the foreground of every fucking map for Kuzma. And then he disappears with the egg. And he says, touch the dryad. Now, I will say, because you did that, I will make it so, because everything was going to be fire-based, there will be no lair actions for this owlbear. But it is now the owlbear's turn. Seeing his child, or her child, disappear all of a sudden, she's going to make a perception check for her egg, see if she can smell it with advantage, because keen sense.
And I am only 300 feet away.
Yep. I'll say 22. Probably not, because there's no trail to follow. But seeing the only other people in the area, she is going to lunge out at the nearest of them. Actually, she'll probably just lunge out at the conveniently cone-shaped group of them.
Touch the dryad, bear. Don't touch me.
It doesn't speak common. And it's going to cast its fire breath ability.
Gentlemen, we've rehearsed this. We've discussed this.
Do I get hit?
See if I can hit all 3 of you. Yes, I can. Cool. Yeah, it's going to hit everybody but Yasmorn. Mendicus,
Damn, y'all, that looks rough.
Mendicus, you fail with a nat 1. Vaden, you fail with a 14, and Pavel fails with a 6. Pavel, go ahead and roll me another dex save real quick, because you roll with advantage. And Vaden, with your evasion, you get half of that 53 back, so you get 26 HP back. Just evasion doesn't automatically take off. Pavel, you will get 26 back as well. As this owl bear, leaps forward, erupts this enormous gout of fire from its beaked mouth, and just douses you all in flame. Pavel and Vaden barely able to dodge out of the way. Mendicus, you rely on your buttons maybe a little bit too much, and now you got to fix some of those buttons that you're now melted plastic on your padded leather armor. It is now Mendicus's turn, but before you do that,
the owlbear has to make a dexterity saving throw.
poor K.
Feywild illumination determines whether or not they are illuminated. Well, in the Feywild.
Is it like that fairy fire spell or whatever?
Fairy fire, yeah, that's it.
You mean illumination, not elimination.
Oh no, that's what I said.
I think you said eliminate, not illuminate. Okay. 17. Does that succeed or fail? I think it's like 18.
Yeah, I think it's 18.
Okay, so he is lit up. All attacks on him would have advantage, but he is going to use a legendary action to summon a fire geist. So coming out of one of these, no, he can't because the flames aren't there anymore. He can't summon it.
So technically, it's only an illusion. The fires are probably still there.
Oh, okay. Then yeah.
Everything around me is an illusion.
Coming out of this is a then the layer actions would be there too. Next up, Mendicus.
Peace. How do I run off the map?
We will just indicate that you run 50 feet away, so you are 60 feet
Fucking
from...
Kuzma.
Yeah.
Fucking with shit again.
Not only fucking with shit, but then just not helping in combat and leaving. Alrighty, as he dashes away, Pavel, you're up.
I will use my chromatic persuader.
Pavel, run!
I like that I got the echo because it kind of makes sense
wait.
together in the forest. That one will hit. 23 will hit. Roll damage. 24 points of damage. Very nice. Second attack. Crit. Nat 20. Nice. Damage. 14 points of damage as you just kind of trying to keep it at bay, trying to keep your distance between you and this fiery owlbear. Are you moving or staying where you're at?
I will stay here.
Alrighty. Vaden, you're up.
I'm done.
Yeah, you did a lot. Let's see, 28 to hit. That hits and does 8 points of damage. 23 to hit for 7 points of damage. 28 to hit on the unarmed strike for 12 points of damage. Succeeded on its stunning strike, and then...
Flurry of blows missed.
Yep.
I want to do extract aspects.
Oh, good. You did use a
this.
key point. That's a good use of your
Yes.
ability.
I need to write that down.
It is immune to non-magical physical damage. So obviously your fists are magical, so they did damage. And it is immune to fire damage. It is resistant to acid, bludgeoning, cold, piercing, and slashing. Of the magical variety. Again, I will.
Yell that out to everyone.
Yep.
That is fighting.
Putting it in Discord so everybody can see it. Yeah, so as you hit it the multiple times, cutting into it a lot, it doesn't look that hurt. And it's going to use one of its legendary actions to do Aura of Flame from itself. Can it only hit? No, it's not going to do that yet. Yes, it will. Aura of Flame, where it just basically erupts fire from its own body and does... you succeeded on the dexterity saving throw, so take back that 15 points or 10 points of fire damage because you were completely able to dodge out of the way of it. Basically, as like from its feathers erupt and come out in like rings of waves of fire. You're able to kind of like dodge and weave Matrix style between them all.
Beautiful.
So yeah, just take take that back, that 10 HP.
Yeah, took it back.
Cool. It is now Yasmar's turn.
All right. I'm I'm gonna. Is this like an elevated rock next to me?
No, that's a lake. Oh, that little thing, Yeah, it's like a little rock you can probably jump onto. You might have to make a dexterity check just to land on. Well, it's a pretty big rock now. You can land on it.
No, I'm just standing in water.
Like ankle deep. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to use suggestion on this guy.
Go for it. He succeeded. But out of curiosity, what was your suggestion?
I was just gonna try to make him fight the guy behind him.
Probably would have worked. But yeah, as you kind of jump up there, strum your instrument, this creature is enraged at its egg missing and completely ignores your suggestion. Bonus action?
Here's a song about why you should ignore that. And then I'm gonna just I'm gonna heal Vaden with my bonus action.
Okay, go for it. And we'll go ahead and outcast your turn.
Oh, that feels so much better.
Make sure you take the health when he heals shit too.
Yeah.
He hasn't done it yet, but yeah. Nice.
How far did the gun reach, did we say?
I think probably like 20 feet max. You basically have a super soaker, right? You haven't done like many upgrades to it.
No, I haven't done many upgrades. I will put my 17 DC con save paralyzing from the Onkeg. He's not immune to poison. There's not many shit that's not immune to poison, but this motherfucker doesn't seem to be.
No.
How did we say we were doing the firing?
Just roll like your firebolt at it, because it's not going to do any damage. It'll just stun him, right?
It'll paralyze him.
Right. Oh yeah. Sorry. Paralyze.
I will blow my inspiration.
Okay.
Just want to see if this works. And nope.
It just it kind of like fires. You just didn't pump. You didn't pump your super soaker up enough, and it just misses him and aims a little short, and he runs 15 feet backwards.
Deeper in the lake.
Yep.
That's my turn.
Yep. You're probably about like waist deep where you are now. A lot of this lake is kind of like gone down.
Unless I got
with the amount
Pearl.
of heat. Yeah,
got Pearl?
you got Pearl if you want him. No, 16 will miss.
Damn it, Pearl. Pearl will also retreat.
Alrighty.
Wait, this way.
Yep. Top of the order, Kuzma. You're just out of this. You do anything?
No, I can sprite travel.
As you
Back in.
teleport back in, sans egg, I assume?
Right. Are we gonna cast Wrath of Nature? I don't know if it's gonna actually do anything to him.
We'll see. You got the Fire Geist in there as well?
Alright, so start each of my turns. They have to. Alright, they succeed a dexterity saving throw or take 46 slashing damage.
So he fails with an 11. The Fire Geist fails with a nat 1. So go ahead and roll that 46 damage for me real quick. And I will apply that damage, the 17 damage. As a bonus action on your turn, you'll cause a loose rock within the cube to launch at the creature. You'll see within
We're doing
the
that.
cube. So it won't do any damage if you fire it at the owlbear.
Why?
Non-magical bludgeoning damage he's immune to. Just so you don't have to take the time to roll it.
Okay.
But you can go ahead and roll. I'll go and roll a strength save to see if he falls prone. 27. But he will take the 17 points of magical damage.
You fucked the owlbear. Let me see if I can do anything else here real quick. Alright, I'm done.
It is its turn. As it gets hit in the back of the head by this rock that doesn't hurt it, it turns around. Vaden, you can get a free attack on it. And Pavel, you have an attack of opportunity on it as it lunges out of your reach of your whip. Nice. 23, 12 points of damage. Great. Nice fucking hit. That's, I think, max damage for you. But you just sock it and it's like hind legs that jumps away from you. Pavel, the Chromatic Persuader, whipping out with advantage because you did use Reckless attack, so roll me one more. 24 will hit. Roll that beautiful damage. Another 9 points of damage as it leaps away from you. It hurts, but it's not like stopping it from lunging at the guy that took its egg. And it is going to unleash its fury upon you, Kuzma, as it is going to bite into you with a 25. Do 32 points of damage.
Oh shit.
It's going to claw into you one more time. It's going to fucking miss. God damn it.
Thank God.
Yeah. No, that's just to see if anything bad happens. Nothing bad happens. And then it is going to bite you.
It can do 3 attacks?
Yep. Welcome to Strong Monsters, motherfucker. 28 points of damage as it literally like takes a chunk out of your shoulder and maybe grabs a few mustache hairs and yanks them out of your magical mustache out of your face. And it is just towering over top of you. It is the Fire Geist's turn. It's going to move over to Vaden.
Good thing none of this is concentration.
Yeah. It's just a magical ability. And it's going to slam attack into you, Vaden. 12 to hit and 11 to hit. Both of those miss as it just kind of swipes its fiery hands at you. Next up is Mendicus.
I guess I'll come back. I don't know why.
Would he come back for you?
No.
You have to slowly stroll up and not doing anything when you get up here, okay?
Yeah. I'll
And
just
then
walk.
set him on fire.
Oh, Kuzma, look, the consequences of your actions. And that'll be my turn.
I don't think he hears you. I think he might get the shit beat out of him.
No, I'll attack this fucking guy's that's hitting. I'm not touching that bear. I don't know why we're fucking with this guy's kid. But I'll fuck with his thing though. No, I won't. Never mind.
That's one.
Yep. Well, done.
But I think Mendicus is actually sick too. Pablo, you're up.
I will move forward and attack the monster that's attacking my best friend.
19 will hit it. Very nice. Roll that damage. Nice.
Jesus Christ.
Pavel, before you roll your second attack, roll me a straight d20. Just slash roll d20. Okay, go ahead. Take your second attack. 12 points of damage. Nice. You're doing damage. You're taking chunks out of it as you slash into it, but it doesn't seem to be turning around to face you at all. It seems very hell bent on the man who took his who took his egg.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Vaden, your turn.
I guess I'll try and just punch this guy right now in front of me.
Go for it. 18 will hit it.
I would like to use my... Fuck, what'd you call it?
Extract aspects.
Do I gain anything from that?
You know, it is immune to fire and poison damage. That's it.
Okay. I'm going to short sword the fucker.
Go for it. 25 is gonna hit.
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, Osborne, you're up.
Yeah, I'll do bonus action heal on Kuzma real quick.
Alrighty. 9 points heal back to you, Kuzma. I don't think he targeted you.
That's fine.
Yeah, so just make sure to take back that 9 HP.
Oh yeah, nope. I definitely targeted. I think I still had Vaden targeted.
Yeah, go ahead and remove that.
But then I'm gonna hit Tasha's hideous left. Oh well. On this guy.
It's a wise ass fire geist.
Yeah. Damn.
Fucking
Well-
wise geist over here.
Yeah, he would have became incapacitated if he had failed.
Yeah, he rolled a 19, so that's the way of the world.
Damn.
Action, bonus action done.
Come on, Mendicus, we need you.
Is that you inspiring him? Or you just
Well,
shouting
that's a
at
bonus. I would need a bonus action for it.
Okay, he literally just yells that at you, Mendicus. Alchemist, you're up.
60 feet. Yeah, Kuzma, it wasn't the best idea. Those are my healing words. Hey,
For
look
11
at that.
points, nice. Did you target him? Yeah. No, that healed him back to full.
No.
Oh, you mistyped. Okay, I was gonna say you don't have 2,233 HP.
What it went to? Holy fuck.
He mistyped.
I
Yeah.
got him targeted. I got him targeted on my thing.
No, yeah.
Oh, did it again.
Alrighty. So as you heal him, action.
Yeah, we'll put a 16 in there. And you said just roll fireball, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
18?
18 hits. It's a con save, right?
16 con save?
It's gonna have to roll real low. Yeah.
I mean, probably. It's probably a real con boy.
Yep. Plus 12, 23 saves.
Fair enough.
Kuzma, you're up.
Yeah. Wait, can you hear me?
I had to say that again for our millions of listeners at home.
You went from thousands to millions.
So you gotta keep adding a 0.
Fuck. I need to transform, but I've been looking at all the things I can transform into, and I haven't come to a decision yet.
Stink cow.
Make a wisdom check.
Stench count. Okay. The stench count was on my mind. Just wasn't the strongest thing.
You don't know what you want to turn into. But as you ponder this, you feel this same whatever sense of like feeling you got from Melora the night before. And you just transform into this black unicorn. What are you doing as the black unicorn thingy?
I have no idea. What can I do?
You can run real fast. You don't know its abilities, but
no, I'm not running. Can I go back on my hind legs and kick my front legs up at it?
You sure can. Make a hoof attack. I'll do that for you. As you miss with the hooves, you instinctively land and thrust your horn into it. Hit with a 20, and you do 12 points of damage. You stab into it. Done?
I think so. I don't know what's happening to me right now, so yeah.
Yep. Make me a nature check. You know that you cannot wild shape into anything that isn't a beast, but you've never seen a beast like this before.
Okay.
It is this creature's turn. Looking for the person who took its baby. Going to make a perception check. Not seeing it. Not very concerned with this creature didn't do too much damage to it. It is going to lunge over here, which means you can take an attack of opportunity against it if you would like to. Kuzma
yeah, I
horn?
want to.
Okay.
Yeah.
I gotcha. As you will just make another horn attack at it. Nat 20, baby. Nat 20, 12 points of damage. Oh, plus 8, 20 points of damage. It didn't roll the crit damage for some reason. And Pablo is going to attack you now. Lucky you. As it's going to take its 2 claw attacks at you. 18, does that hit you, Pavel?
18 ties, so yes.
It does 26 points of damage to you. 21 will also hit you, and it's going to do 32 points of damage to you, and then it's going to beak attack you.
The beak!
Whoops. 15 misses you. I accidentally clicked it twice. As it attempts to bite into you, and you kind of like grab its beak and throw it backwards slightly. But the first 2 strikes literally like tore this like fiery pain across your chest, gashing you open. It is the fire guy's turn. It is going to leave your attack, Vaden. So if you want to attack this fire guy, he says it leaves your range. You're welcome to. 28's gonna hit. 12 points of damage. Nice. It is going to fly over here and attack Mendicus. It's gonna go for the easier.
Why you do this to me?
Because you look weaker and you're sick. 14 hits.
Yeah, it does.
Because you have no AC. 10 points of damage to you, and you didn't run away. 23 to hit, and 5 points of damage to you. As it just kind of slashes into you with its 2 fiery arms. It is now Mendicai's turn.
Mendicus, why not you run away?
I'm gonna get revenge for this, Kuzma.
Maybe you should stay away from fire at first.
I'm gonna cast Blight against this guy.
Tell me how that looks.
I'm gonna throw up on him.
Oh, it's like real life.
Yeah, and the snot comes out of my nose. It just disintegrates.
Beautiful.
And puke. And there's just a pile, and it's slowly. It says it's in the lake now. It's slowly drifting over towards the Osmore.
Pablo, you're up. Assuming you have no bonus action, then I guess.
I'm gonna flip off Kuzma.
Alrighty, Pablo, you're up. Owlbear in your face.
I will attack Owlbear.
40 points of damage. That's a little bit better, right? Alright, second attack. So you have successfully grappled this creature. So this attack will hit no matter what. This is just to determine whether you critical it or not. But you automatically hit it if you grapple it.
Would it be at advantage?
Yes, because you are still recklessing. Yeah, 10 to hit as you basically like wrap it around its throat and like thrash your whip and cause it to do a little bit more damage to it. Alrighty. Do you on a bonus action punch it in the face with your new monk abilities?
Sure.
Yeah, since you're close enough to it, I figure you might want to go ahead and sock it. Because you remember you can bonus action unarmed strike now, but obviously you have to be within range. Which for a bugbear is 10 feet, because you got those long limbs, baby. 22 will hit, roll that damage as you punch it in the face. Nice. Alrighty, Vaden, you're up. It's looking rougher, it's not dead, but it is definitely like beginning to show signs of being wounded. Nice, 20 points of damage, 11 points of damage, nice. Oh, sorry, 20 to hit, 11 points of damage. 27 to hit, nice. 11 points of damage again, it's looking rougher.
Oh.
You're good, nothing bad happens to you?
I'm going to flurry of blows this.
Go for it. 26 will hit. 12 points of damage. Done?
Beautiful, I'm done.
Alrighty, it's going to use its legendary action now that you are all close enough to it to use its aura of flame.
I used my reaction.
What for?
Absorb elements.
Absolutely. So you'll take half damage, so go ahead and take, let's see, Pavel take back 10 HP, Vaden take back 10 HP, and Alcus take back 10 HP. Nice. Alrighty. So as it just bursts out this fiery inferno from its feathers, you, Alcus, you're able to kind of just like use a quick spell to absorb it and take only half damage. Pavel and Vaden, you're able to dodge mostly out of the way, but not entirely out of the way. This creature's looking rough. Yasmorn, you're up.
Is the guy behind me alive still?
No, it is dead. Just a pile of cinder and snot floating towards you.
Yasmorn's going to come running in screaming, wielding his rapier. Aww.
It's not that close to dead. With your 14 plus 3, 17 would have missed as well. Yeah. Have you been?
You rolled at disadvantage too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Have you
so
never?
14.
Have you never wielded that properly? Yeah, you're proficient in rapier. So yeah, you would have hit. Go ahead and roll damage. I will not subtract it because it's not a magical damage, but yeah, you don't you stab it and it stops at its feathers and it doesn't pierce into it, but.
And then I'm gonna continue the healing train and hit Pavel.
Go for it. Okay, nice. Okay, you're up.
If I use a bonus action, like third level spell, can I still use an action spell to heal somebody or not?
Yeah, I don't like that rule that you can't do that, so yeah. Alright,
gotcha.
Vaden, have a good night, have a good day tomorrow. And yeah.
Alright guys, I'm out.
Oh yeah.
Good game.
Pearl will climb on, and yeah, I will flame strike, give me 20 additional feet, and I will run 50 feet as a trail of flame just follows me.
Is that only against, is that anyone that would attack and hit?
Anyone like 5 feet, so I was like here starting, so like...
I guess you could move first and then activate it, okay, and then stop it before you get to Mendicus.
Yeah, to where I'm not like touching it with my fire, but he can see that I'm very much on fire.
Okay.
Don't burn me, bro.
Your heels are on fire, yeah. Go ahead and heal him. And then we'll be back to the top of the order at Kuzma. What are you doing?
I'm gonna keep attacking this flame bear.
Well, that's nice.
Another fucking crit, man. That's plus another 12, 18 points of damage to it.
Get fucked, bear.
And then horn attack. 12 will miss as you actually this time run up, hit him with the hooves and miss him with the horn attack. Do anything else? Or is that
I think that's all I can do.
Alrighty, it is its turn. Surrounded. It'll attack on HE. It'll claw the unicorn. 30 to hit the unicorn. 29 points of damage to it. It's going to claw the Vaden, but he is gone, so... But it'll do a Vaden amount of health, I'm sure. This is absolutely going to one-shot him.
He's got the headband.
Yep, he's going to have to listen to this tomorrow. I mean, yeah, he is above half HP, but... Whoops. This is critical damage. I'm excited to see what this is. 69.
Nice.
69 points of damage. He is... So basically, he hits the ground and then bounces back up at 1 HP because of his headband. And then it's going to bite the Pavel with its massive beak as it's just trying to ward off all of you around it. It's going to do 28 more points of damage to you, Pavel. Oh, it should have rolled at advantage. Let me make sure it doesn't crit. Okay, no. Doesn't crit. Alrighty.
Great job, Pavel. Hang in there. You got it.
Fire Ghost is dead. Mendicus, you are up.
We'll do the second blight on this guy. Wait, he's not immune to...
Fire and non-physical damage, and then acid, bludgeoning, cold, piercing, slashing. So not poison.
Oh, wait. We're Gucci. This is necromantic.
Yep.
Fucking 32. Go fuck yourself.
That was a nat 20, to be fair. But 39 points of damage. That made that 19 points of damage. I believe he had 18 points. How do you want to do this?
I'm going to long range this one. As I'm walking through this lake of my own vomit and fire, I'm going to reach deep within my lower stomach and just launch it. Maybe give a little jump in there to try to get a little extra height so I can get it over Yasmorn and Pavel. And just let it melt through the bugbear's body.
And so you do. And it crashes to the floor in front of the bugbear, the 1 HP Vaden, as this creature, unique as it may be, dies in front of you guys.
Great job, guys. I feel like this went very well.
Pointless. Surprised you condone this, Kuzma.
Oh, guys! Vaden was hit so bad he can't speak.
I don't know what you're talking about. Yasmorn, I can speak, and my hair is growing back, and I'm not self-conscious about it at all.
Can nature check the flame owlbear?
Yeah, what are you looking for on it?
I have no idea. I just want to fuck with it, see anything, how it works.
Yeah, go for it.
26?
Yeah, so in the short period of time you have to work with this thing right now, you pluck out a couple feathers, you cut out its almost like molten hot tongue that you just kind of slip into something that is heat resistant. You take some of its you take a claw or two real quick, but that's all you have time for. Before out of this fire, what seems to be a portal kind of opens up. And out walks this massive, fiery-looking dude. Very similar to an F.I.F, and his voice echoes through your ears and says, "Which one of you killed my pet?"
I technically did no damage whatsoever to it, nor did I try to damage said bear.
It was Pavel.
I think Vaden can speak for himself.
As he takes each step very slowly towards this circle, with every time his foot hits the ground, a basically fireball-style explosion blows up around his feet and says, "My flamey whamey." And that's where we'll end the session right there.
Pavel, you really pissed that guy off. Huh?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Get ready to roll up new characters, guys. If the pet fucked us this much, there's no way he won't
Vaden,
break
he's
us.
got to get a new character.
Yeah, we'll call it there. That's where we're going to wrap up the session tonight. Be sure to check us out on YouTube and Spotify. Search All Natural Roll. Drop a comment, leave a like. Tell us what you do and don't like. and we will see you for the next episode.